Joshua chapter 7. But the children of Israel committed a trespass in the accused thing. For Achan the son of Camri, the son of Zabadi, the son of Zerah, of the tribe of Judah, took the accursed thing, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against the children of Israel. And Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai, which is beside Bethaven, on the east side of Bethel, and spake unto them, saying, Go up and view the country. And the men went up and viewed Ai. And they returned to Joshua and said unto him, Let not all the people go up, but let about 2,000 to 3,000 men go up and smite Ai, and make not all the people go to labor thither, for they are but a few. So there went up a thither of the people about 3,000 men, and they fled before the men of Ai. And the men of Ai smote of them about 36 men, and they chased them from before the gate, even unto Shibrim, and smote them in the going down. Wherefore the hearts of the people melted and became as water. And Joshua rent his clothes and fell to the earth upon his face before the ark of the Lord until the evening tide, he and the elders of Israel, and put dust upon their heads. So, you didn't consult the Lord. You got puffed up because you just took Jericho, and you sent your spies out, and you felt that you could do this in your own strength, I guess. And then when you get your butt kicked, you all of a sudden decide to tear your clothes off and go before God. You knew you should have went before God before you even sent your men over there, because that's God's plan. Come to me, consult me. I will tell you how to do the battle. I'll tell you how many people to send. I will tell you what to do. And then Lord will fight your battle. So the real reason I read this is we're celebrating 250 years here in the United States. And that's pretty cool. And there's a lot going on with history. Typically in history, it's said that the victor writes the story, which means that the person who wins the battle, the person who wins, obviously is going to tell of their glory and tell of how good they've done. Interestingly enough, the Bible, the history of Israel, not always the victor, not always winning, and actually telling a pretty ugly story. Half the time it seems like a soap opera. Sometimes it may even seem like Game of Thrones. It's all over the place, but never are they trying to paint themselves as if they are some great victorious country with great commanders. They actually tell you all the dirt. They tell you who slept with who. They tell you who killed who. They tell you about all the bad kings and the good kings. They just lay it out there. So it's very interesting how American history, we are just beginning to understand that we didn't get the full story. We didn't get the other side. There's a lot that's not being told to us, and I encourage you to embrace all the things that you're hearing. Obviously, be careful. Make sure it's not AI, haha, play on words, because you don't want to get smote by listening to a false story. But there's a lot to learn, and our history is very rich. And we as a people are very rich people because of our culture and who we are. But until we fully understand that, we're operating off of the victor's story. And the victor's story paints some of us in a very bad way. And many of us have been carrying that for years. It's time to stop. It's time to embrace the rest of the story and to understand that, yes, we were all created equal, and we were all wonderfully and marvelously created, and we were created in the image of God, all of us. So I encourage you to embrace history. Definitely celebrate the 250 years, but also make sure you go out and add to your history story. Find those untold stories. Find those books about the other people. Find the books about the unsung heroes. Find the stories and fully learn everything you can about the history, and you'll be intrigued. Have a great day. Talk to you again soon.